Hi,
Okay.
Tam-san.
Hello. Yes.
Hello.
Yeah. Good evening. Yeah.
Good evening.
But,
Good
yeah. Today is
evening.
the 24th, 24th of March, Thursday. Time really fast, very fast now. Now going to be end of March. Wow. You should say so. This time is so precious. Do what we
Uh,
can and be happy of what we do. So Auntie Boleh, let's check with Auntie Boleh Triosome again, right? Tonight our topic is about self-respect. Mm.
hmm.
Self-respect. Respect others. Always sometimes we teach, right? What the teacher, we must respect people. We must respect others. But how many times that we actually our word also we must respect ourselves. Or many times we think of others, not thinking of ourselves, how we respect ourselves, right? Yeah. So okay, from here let's begin. Let's talk about what do you want to share about self-respect in this way? Yeah.
Thank you, Auntie Boleh, Esther Smalin. Time flies. So, all this while, we have been talking about virtues and so nice topics. And Auntie Boleh is always on her toes to give such interesting topics to us. Self respect. Self means ourselves, me, I. Respect means the visual way is tapik, respect, salute. And I like to talk about mirroring, mirror, because whatever we see in others, we see in ourselves, and whatever we do unto others, we want others to do unto us. So to have self-respect, first we must respect others. And if we see how come there's no self-respect, sometimes we go around and say, ayo, you no self-respect, you this and that. It's actually a reflection of ourselves. So beware of this mirror reflection. So first of all, to have self-respect, we need to respect others. Yeah, Esther smiling.
Yeah, true. So from small, normally parents will say lah, you have to respect the elders, respect. Normally we say respect the elders, then respect the teacher, so that is the respect. Then we seldom say about our own self to respect our own self. Then when grow up that time, yes, when growing up, first parent teach us to respect the elders, respect the teachers. Then when grow up already, when teenagers that time lah, when boy girl can know how to mix around that time, then mother will say you need to have self-respect. Cannot anyhow mix around. I mean, mix around with boys and girls. That time you must know how. You must have self-respect. Then that time only I heard about self-respect lah. Self-respect, it means to accept our body, and then to know that our body is changing. uh that's my mother say lah. They have to be like, so boys and girls are different, so you have to know how to respect yourself. Otherwise you might get into some unfavorable event. that's that's time my, because that time schooling, and then already grown up and then still schooling. So mother would say lah, because she said sometimes if not self-respect forgotten, you don't know that how to have to respect yourself, you might get like unfavorable event, is some sort like get pregnant. I mean, accidentally or unknowingly. So have to know lah, respect our body, because our body changing. Yeah,
Thank you,
Auntie
Esther.
Wally.
Yeah, it's always so nice to hear that you share about how your mother, really very a lot of wisdom, your mom actually, tell you a lot of things when you were young. So sometimes I really feel that, yeah, your mom is very full of wisdom, yes. So, okay, as I see, they say, from Google, it says, what is self-respect? It says, a healthy level of self-respect enables you to have the confidence to set firm boundaries. Okay. It means knowing what you stand for and what your values are. Mm. So being accepting of both your strengths and weaknesses. So self-respect is an inner quality that each individual must take time to develop. Hmm. So it's so to say that we really must love ourselves, say we love for what we are and what our value is. So okay, so now let's watch a very short video clip also. It talks about our self-worth. Yeah. Do not lose our value of our self-respect. Yes, Rashmin, hello. Pauline, hello. Yes. So let's watch. Those that in, come say hello to Auntie Boleh Triosome. Yes. Okay, nice to see all of you here. Okay, let's watch a short video clip. I find it so meaningful. Thank you. Yeah. Wait, there's no sound, Jim.
Yeah. Why no sound? Let's try one more time.
Let's
Ah,
try one more
otherwise, we will say what the teacher say lah.
I remove and we put our Gina.
Okay.
Okay, let's try one more time. It's a very nice video.
Who still want it? I want.
Okay.
What if
So
I do
Jimmy,
this?
you be the narrator and you talk about this. Yeah.
I need it. Who want this?
Ah. Oh.
Do you still want it? The money is crumbled. What if I do this? Wow, I step on the money. Ayo, ouch.
Wow. Ah. Mm.
Have you want it now? Do you want it now? I want.
Yeah. Wow.
No matter what I do with this money, it will never lose its worth. It is still worth $20. Well, there are many times in our life we feel like life is crumbling, and then we fell down. We made many bad decisions, bad mistakes with poor circumstances, and sometimes we lead lives to make us feel so worthless. But no matter what has happened, no matter what will happen, never lose your worth, never lose your value, never forget that. Ha ha ha.
Yeah. Yeah.
Auntie Boleh
Never.
cannot hear you.
Yeah. So yeah, Jim is catching up, trying very fast. Yeah, it says that now, no matter what it is, how people rampage the thing or whatever, never forget that our self worth is still there. Yeah, never lose our value. If we are there, whatever people say about us or whatever, if we treasure our own value, we our respect our own value, we are still worthy of ourselves. Yeah. So Jim, would you like to maybe you want to elaborate a little bit about the video?
There's thunder and lightning here. What do you say? The last sentence, Auntie Boleh?
I just mentioned that. Would you like to elaborate maybe a little bit? No, the virtue of this video clip. What is the thing that is a highlight which you like to
Ah,
emphasize? Yeah.
yeah, this video, even though it's less than 1 minute, it is so meaningful. Just like what the teacher mentioned at the end, there is a lesson to be learned. See, the dollar is still worth, the money is still worth $20, even though it's been crumbled and trampled on by the teacher. So the teacher is trying to put a point across is that we ourselves, sometimes we have failures and we did not make good decisions and we fail and suffer a lot. But we are still I am still legion, even though I've been trampled on, people have discarded me and said not so nice things about me. And if I respect myself, I'm still worth what I am before that, or even more. Because after learning from failures and experiences, I grow, and I can hear echoes now. Yeah, the echoes is a reflection. You see, like just now I mentioned, like it's a reflection of. When I hear echo, that means that something is telling me, whether to continue or to stop. Yeah. So touching on that movie, it is on that meaning. And the one point I would like to really stress upon is accepting our strength and weaknesses is also self-respect. If we only accept our strength, but we would not accept our weakness, and that is not showing self-respect to oneself. So to show self-respect to oneself, we have to accept who we are, our shortcomings, our weakness, and how to realize it, accept it, and then work how to improve on it. And the strength also, sometimes we have strengths, but we are too humble or maybe inferior. What is it? No lah, I don't have this lah. People say, yo, you're so good in drawing. No lah, ayo, I have what chicken legs, they call it the cakap ayam. I cannot draw well. Again, if you don't accept your own strength and your weakness, this is not self-respect. So for self-respect, start with ourselves first and really have to accept who we are and work along with it to improve for a better me, a better Lee, and for you, a better you, and a better Auntie Boleh, Esther Smalin, and all the viewers here. Okay, thank you to Esther Smalin now.
Yeah, very true. First, we need to accept ourselves. Yeah, we to accept lah. So like Jing say, whether we have the strength or we have the weakness, we have to accept first. Accept ourselves, then can accept others. Yeah. If cannot accept ourselves, then it's hard. Like Jennifer say here. Okay. So how for me, I mean, yeah, to accept ourselves. One thing is we have to know ourselves is keep on changing. So this moment is this pattern, the other moment will be another pattern. Mentality also changing. Whatever thing we keep on changing every minute. So we have to accept ourselves. Like here, like last time I'm a small little girl. Now I am at this age, grandma. The granny stage. So I have to accept this changing. When we accept thing is changing, we will accept every part of our life. We can accept every part of life. That means we are able to respect. We respect ourselves is respect the changes. Respect we are changing. So we also respect ourselves that we are able to contribute, able to share. When we how to think that we are able and not negative that I cannot lah, I not good enough lah. Always not enough, not enough. Why? Because we see the lack lah. We didn't see the one that we're enough. Okay, what do I have? See what do I have? So from what do I have, we can share. If I have a bit of thing, I can share a bit. If I have a lot, then share a lot. So for this will apply to knowledge, this will apply to material thing, this will apply to many things. So from self-respect, we can work wonders. We can work wonders. Yeah. Auntie Boleh, agree?
Yeah, wow, thank you again. Yeah. So now we have many, feedback, many inputs from our friends here. Yeah, moving forward, nice to hear your self-respect. Yeah. Then Pauline say, yes, believe you are good and worthy. Yeah. So then Jennifer said, if we cannot accept ourselves, then how to accept others? So that means we start from our own. Our first thing is ourselves. Yeah. Then Pauline said, pride and confidence in oneself. Oh, Ivy said, the moment you feel you have to prove your worth to someone, it's the moment you don't know who you are. How would you elaborate on this? If you want to prove yourself, that means you don't know who you are. How would you like to elaborate on this?
Can I try on this? Can I try on this? Thank you, Ivy, for your statement. It's a very powerful statement. From the interpretation that I get, it sounds like don't compare. Don't compare with others. Because sometimes in this world, it's a comparison world with so many advertisement promotions and with the internet and with the social media. There's so many things for us to compare or lead us into comparison. So once we compare with others, it's like we want to prove our worth to others. That is the moment then our self-respect is declining. So when we talk about self-respect, yes, we have the dignity, our own dignity. Stop comparison, and compare with yourself. Like whenever we go for any, especially I'm talking about Toastmasters, because Toastmaster is a very good avenue for us to improve our communication and leadership skill. And there we don't compete, we don't compare with others unless it's on the competition or contest. So the only person that we compare is with ourselves. So it's our self-worth. So one of the steps of in enhancing your self-respect is to reduce your comparison with others and to improve every day within ourselves. Yeah, thank you, Auntie Boleh.
Yes, yes. Yeah, that's why it's written here. Self-respect is not based on comparison with others. Okay, so if we want to increase our self-respect, stop comparing yourself with others or trying to keep up with them. So we self-respect also respect where are we? Yeah, where are we? And it's not by comparison. Comparison, then the meaning is of course is so different again. Yeah, thank you, Ivy. So nice to have friends, the input, and I feel it's interactive, it's so interesting. Yeah. So okay. So and again he said, okay, we're talking about how is your self-respect, and again, why? Ways to show our respect. How are there ways to show that we how to show our self-respect, and then the other way we might teach others the same as well, right? So how are we to show our self-respect? Yeah, we like to elaborate on this, Jin. Jin, we can't hear you. Yeah.
Yeah, first of all, we have to know how to respect others. Like just now Jennifer mentioned that we have to self-respect ourselves first, then we can self-respect others. For me, I can see it the other way around. So actually it's like a circle lah. It's a circle lah. You respect others, then we will reflect back into us to have self respect. So it's like the chicken or the egg lah, which one comes first lah. So it doesn't matter lah. We just go on respecting others and respecting ourselves. Yes. So this is how to go about in self-respect. For me, I feel that I have to I go around respecting others first. But of course, not to harm myself too. Sometimes we are too harsh on ourselves. We give others respect, but we don't give ourselves respect. And of course, again, it's like chicken or egg. We love ourselves first before we can love others, or we self-respect first, then we self-respect others. Either way, it doesn't matter lah. It doesn't matter. Like Jennifer said, in life we always move forward. Nothing is permanent, so it doesn't matter what comes first lah. We feel it as the right thing to do, we just do. And this respect, it is something that may go forgotten as people are in the rat race and looking for other things until the respect also not so important. But to me, respect is still very important in our life. Okay, Esther.
Yeah, wonderful. For self-respect, I find the first thing have to know ourselves well. We have to know ourselves well. If we know ourselves well, then we can stand firm. We can be calm, we can be firm because we know ourselves so well, right? So when whoever say, oh, you are like this, you are like that. But since if I know myself very well, how you say, I find that I can know that whether you say is right or wrong. I mean, is right or wrong at this very moment. I know I'm keep on changing, but maybe this moment you say might not be appropriate. So important thing, if I know myself very well, and then that means I can be very calm. When I'm very calm, I can see things very clearly. So I don't have to compete. I don't have to say. I don't have to think of anything that I'm so different, or I'm the same, or I'm the same standard, or I'm not the same standard. All this I don't have to, because I mean I know myself so well, in and out so well. Then I have no worry. So I can live peacefully and live calmly and see everyone. We can just smile, because when we know ourselves so well, then there is no worry. So that is a very great self-respect. I find that to know ourselves well. Yeah.
Yeah, to know ourselves well. Okay, that's a, I mean, it also ways to show our self respect. You say be honest about who you are and who you are not. You see, so sometimes you say, yeah, we must know ourselves well. But sometimes we may not be so certain, you know. Let's say, for example, Jean always say I'm so also artistic lah, okay, so-called artistic or talented in a certain way. But sometimes I don't realize, yeah, you may say that when people say you are, you just say thank you. But sometimes we may not really realize about that. But I say I'm not. I say you are. So it says that be honest of who you are and who you are not. So sometimes we are not trying to say no, no, we don't respect ourselves, and it's not that also lah. You know, sometimes we say you must know yourself, but sometimes I don't know myself that well also. You know, so in this self-respect, I don't know how to put it for this case lah. Okay, again, it says self-respect. To say about we respect ourselves. Also very important that who are the person we mix with to actually
Yeah,
see that the positive, again it comes to positive influences also, right? Now.
yeah,
I mean, we surround ourselves with those positive, those people who respect people. We are always with them. Then we tend to, have this kind of good virtue.
yeah,
You say that, right? Yeah. So yeah, there are so many ways that we can respect ourselves and respect others. So maybe we can discuss
yeah.
more on that. And yeah,
Yeah, so Auntie Boleh, like just now you mentioned that you people see something in you and you still do not really absorb in what people say. So this is something like the Johari window. Yeah, Auntie Boleh, I can hear echo now again. So it's like the Johari window. There are certain things that others know, but you don't know. So if you understand the Johari window well, then you will go and investigate more. When people say you are talented, you're artistic, and you feel you're not, then you open your vision and widen your vision and then see. Because at the Johari window, you are at that quadrant of others know and you don't know. Yes, and also to love oneself endlessly. Yes, if we love ourselves endlessly, then we will accept a lot of things about ourselves. And when we accept a lot of things about ourselves, like Esther Smalin was saying, then the self-respect is no issue already, because we know ourselves very well. And even though when we are happy, just express it. When we are sad, just express it. So by knowing how to express our emotion is also self-respect. Because if we feel hurt and we don't show, that means you're not self-respecting ourselves, is it? You're hiding. But yourself inside there say, I'm so hurt, but you still don't show to others that you are hurt. So where's the respect to your own feelings? Yeah, self-respect also involve respecting our emotions and our feelings. Yes. And Auntie Boleh mentioned also to surround ourselves with positive people, stronger people. Uh, this doesn't mean that all those who are not positive, not strong, we don't be friend with them. We are more needed to be with them to bring them up. But we must realize that we are strong enough not to be influenced by them and able to motivate and to inspire them, and so that they will be for the better. Yes, but if we feel that we are not that strong enough, then it's better to move away from the negative people and surround with more positive. But once we felt that we are ready, because again, it's self-respect to ourselves and not to get pulled down by certain group of people. But if you are strong, go ahead and help those who are weaker than you. Yeah. Thank you to Esther Smiley now.
Yeah, very true, very true. So for self-respect, I find that like we respect ourselves, that means we have to be honest with ourselves, right? Let's say I respect a person, I won't lie to the person. I will honest with the person. I will honest the person. I will say something more like more uplifting. Hope that the person will be getting better. That is I respect the person. When I respect a person, that means I hope the best for the person. So it come back to self-respect. We also hope the best for our own self. So I don't accept friends that will lie. let's say, for example, if I find that the friend like to lie and not honest, I either will tell the friend straight that in this way it's not the way. You better be honest, otherwise I can't understand. Yeah, and then it will be wasting our time. Yeah, no point. I mean, I can't understand. If I'm not honest, then the thing communication or what also just blur blur because I can't understand. So I find that I won't accept lah. I will not accept friends that will tell lies or just lie. So I find that cannot lor. That means I respect myself for not accepting. Yeah. For not accepting ones that lie, or if ones that think of keep on pulling down people or mix, then I find that that is also cannot lah. I either will tell the person straight, and then if the person can improve together, we can help one another, then it's okay lah. uh, but if you want to maintain your old type of habit, then that type I find that is not workable lah. Not workable, I'll tell the friend straight, sorry, I have other thing to do. That is respecting myself. Sorry to say that.
Yeah, thank you,
I will,
Esther. Yeah, for this, I will really agree really agreeing on what you say. Sometimes we respect our feeling as well. Yeah, respecting our own feelings. So sometimes rather to be with these kind of people, yeah, lah, of course, what you say, if you are strong enough, we can be influenced them. So if let's say we're not strong on our own stand, it's better to get away from these people, which this one I feel that I do understand and I do agree and I respect myself. I don't want to get myself being hurt in a way emotionally. So respecting also sayang lah, I mean love so we must take care of ourselves once in a while. Okay, Adi is writing down here. It say people respect if you have principles. So these principles that what Esther has said, you must know ourselves and know what you want. So when you have your principle, uh, people will respect your strong principle. And this Jennifer said, yes, accept praise gracefully. Yeah, when people say I'm good, yeah, just accept it and with open arms and say, thank you, thank you, Jennifer. Yeah. So it's so nice to know. So it's actually saying knowing our worth, yeah, self-respect. What we are, we know our worth and we respect ourselves over this matter. Yeah. Thank you so much that everybody is very nice input. Yeah, tonight. Yeah. Yeah. This Jennifer is going to be interviewed me. So we stay active, we stay true to sometimes. So not to be so one thing I also don't like people to be so too much hypocrite. I don't like people are like that. So when people are like that, sorry, I'm not respecting them. Yeah. Okay. So okay, before we close, yeah, Lijin, would you like to add on anything? Yeah.
Yes, it's a lot also about self care. When you talk about self respect, uh, remember self care is very important. And whether we know our worth or not, if we don't really know, that means we are in the unknown quadrant of the Johari window. So when others tell you, just go and investigate lah, and be open lah, like what Jennifer said, accept praise grace, receive with open arms. Yes, and self-care. So all the best to everyone to have self-care, especially now. And now lah, we talk about now. Now, yes, now is very important. Yes, self-care for now. Yeah, to Esther smiling.
yeah, be kind, be grateful, so respect ourselves always, then we can respect everyone, so it's the same, two way. I mean, we respect ourselves and respect others. We start from kindness and gratitude. So be kind always.
Yeah. So be kind and to love ourselves and respect ourselves, respect our feelings. Yeah, thank you so much. So we must know our worth and stay true to who we are. Yeah, no, we stay true to who we are. How do we say respect our own self and love ourselves endlessly? So must love. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes it's sort of forgotten. That's what you say. love ourselves. Yeah, actually is like last week we talk about love ourselves, self affirmation where we sing about the love ourselves. So it is again is love ourselves this time, right? Not to forget about that. So it's time to say bye bye, and we hope looking forward to next Thursday. And okay, bye bye, my
Thank
friend.
you. Thank you,
Good.
everyone.
Yeah, good, better, best.
Thank you for your comments. Thank
Four,
you.
three, two,
Yeah, thank you, thank you. Appreciate, appreciate.
okay, bye.
Appreciating.
Yay. Hello. Appreciation, laughter. You see, our
Yeah,
Auntie Boleh keep on appreciating us.
yeah, wonderful, wonderful.
Yes,
Hey,
Auntie
very
Boleh, you
funny.
have not end. And Auntie Boleh, we are still on live. Auntie Boleh.
Yeah,
Auntie
very good,
Boleh,
yeah.
very good, very good. Yay. Auntie Boleh, you have to end the show.
Hey, we are still online.
We are still running. Come, let's
Yeah.
laugh for world peace.
Uh,
Come, let's laugh for world peace.
respect, respect, respect every
Yeah,
life.
respect.
Bye.
Auntie Boleh, you have to end the show.
Yeah.